On this day on July 30th, 1972, Air Force Security Policeman Airman First Class Freddie Slaughter lost his life in Vietnam due to non-hostile actions.
Hey, what is up YouTube? I'm back again with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rothco GI Type Enhanced Butt Pack. This is item number 40,000. It is available in black, OD green, and woodland camouflage, and has an MSRP of $34.99, while the woodland camouflage one has an MSRP of $35.99. The specifications on this pack are 1000D nylon material. The dimensions are 10 inches by 9.5 inches by 6 inches, and it does have a Prop 65. So this is Rothco's version of the Woodland Camo 3-Day Field Training Pack, except they just call it the Enhanced GI Type Butt Pack. This one is in black. I saw this one on eBay for $16. It was technically being sold as used, but it's new with tag. And it was cheaper than the MSRP, so I figured I would get it for my black Rothco LBV 88 that I've had for a few years now. So I've never owned one of these style butt packs before, but my first impressions on it are actually pretty impressive. So the quality is not as good as the original issued Woodland one, but I will say that it's better than what you'd expect from Rothco. So let's go get into the features. On the sides, it has the webbing to attach pouches, except unlike on the issued one, it actually has 3 separate spots versus just the 2, the one seam in the middle. So you can actually attach, it gives you basically better customization with Alice pouches. And they have that on both sides. Of course, it has the poncho and poncho liner straps at the bottom, just like the issued one, and a singular drain hole, just like the issued one. Up on the top flap, what I really like that they improved on is that the original issued ones did not have this flap folded over and re-sewn, so it could potentially undo itself from the buckle, and I'm really glad that Rothco added that. That's something that should have been on the original in my opinion. And then another huge improvement compared to the original is that Rothco actually designed a carry handle, while the original 3-Day Field Training Packs, the issued Woodland ones, did not have a carry handle at all. That was probably my biggest gripe with the original issued ones, because I always like to attach Alice pouches to this, just like the traditional OD Green Alice butt pack or the M61 butt pack. Flipping it over on the back, you can see it has the buckles and strap to attach it to the LBV 88. Or if you want to, you could add Alice clips here and then attach your Y suspenders here. But what I didn't like about these is that I thought that they attached these attachment points too low on the butt pack. And so even if you have it mounted correctly on the LBV 88, it still just sags too far in the back for me. At least that's how I feel. I think that they should have, on the original ones too, that they should have added these higher up, probably about here. But that's just my opinion. Rothco put them exactly where the original issued ones were. And then, of course, it doesn't come with the Alice clips. And if you guys have seen my original video on the 3-Day Field Training Pack, is that they weren't designed to be used with Alice clips. It was designed to be used or attached with the pistol belt and the straps from the LBV 88. But if you wanted to use Alice clips, you could if you wanted. Open up the pack real quick. I just have a blanket stuffed in here to help keep its shape. It has, the entire thing is waterproof material, And just like the original one, it has the waterproof throat, so you can expand the pack and carry even more items, or you could use this to cinch it up and help keep your items inside the pack waterproof with this waterproof nylon poncho material. The original ones had a toggle to help you adjust it. This one does not. And then the inside is just plain black waterproof nylon. So overall, guys, I think that this is actually a really nice pack. I don't know if I would pay $35 for it. I'm really happy that I found it for $16. So if you could find it used, or like I did, super cheap, then I would recommend that. But if you're on the hunt for a butt pack bad enough, but want one in black or OD green instead of the issued woodland, then maybe you could look into this. I don't think it's that bad. It's actually, in my opinion, it's one of the better pieces of kit that Rothco's released. I'm not sponsored by them at all, but this is just my opinion from collecting and handling this stuff and over the years. Here it is next to the original issued one. The issued one is slightly wider, but again, it just, the things that it lacks is a carry handle. There's no carry handle. These straps aren't folded over or sewn. Another thing that they should have done on the original that I wish Rothco would have done is I wish they would have added these Velcro strips on the edges here, or on the sides here, so that you could cinch up the poncho and poncho liner straps like you could on the original Alice butt packs, instead of just having to have them just loose, whether or not you're using the straps at all. I think that that was a design flaw in the originals too. But overall, I think that they're cool bags. Like I said in my previous videos, I still prefer the classic OD green Alice one, the plain nylon green, versus either of these. They're still great, but just for my application using Alice versus the LBV, I prefer the Alice ones better. My one thing that I wish I could change on these packs, other than that Velcro strips on the back like I mentioned, is just the toggle on the Rothco one, which you could get those at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, and should be just a few dollars. But other than that, guys, I think it isn't that bad a quality. Like I said, it's better quality than what you'd expect for Rothco, but it's not quite up to the original issued specs. I really like the carry handle. That is something that made me really dislike the original issued ones, and I will never understand why they didn't have a carry handle, because I liked that feature so much on the Alice ones. And I think it's really great that Rothco decided to add that. That's one thing that their designers really put some thought into. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new. Oh, another interesting fact about these butt packs is that Rothco used to make them in desert tan. They're very hard to find, and of course they don't make them anymore, but they did have them in desert tan. So anyways, guys, that's just a useless fact, another useless fact about these, but that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. And as always, have a nice day.